The story of English begins over 2,000 years ago. It starts with the arrival of Germanic tribes in Britain. These tribes, the Angles, Saxons, and Jutes, brought their languages with them. Over time, these languages blended together. They formed what we now call Old English. Old English was very different from modern English. It sounded more like German, the grammar was complex, the vocabulary was unfamiliar. Despite the differences, we can still see traces of Old English today. Words like house, bread and water have Old English roots. The Lord's Prayer, written in Old English around 1000 AD, gives us a glimpse into the language's past. It is a reminder of the enduring legacy of this ancient tongue. Old English may be long gone, but its echoes still resonate in the language we speak today. The Norman conquest of 1066 AD marked a turning point for English. William the Conqueror from Normandy in France became King of England. French became the language of the court, law and literature. English was relegated to the lower classes. Despite its lower status, English continued to evolve. It borrowed words from French, it simplified its grammar. By the 14th century, a new form of English emerged. This was Middle English. Geoffrey Chaucer, the author of the Canterbury Tales, wrote in Middle English. His work helped to popularize this new form of English. Middle English was closer to modern English. We can understand some of it today, especially if we hear it spoken aloud. The medieval period was a time of great change for English. It emerged as a more flexible and expressive language. The Renaissance brought a renewed interest in classical learning. English borrowed words from Latin and Greek, which expanded the language's vocabulary significantly. The invention of the printing press in the 15th century had a profound impact as well, as printed books became more widely available. This helped to standardize English spelling and grammar. During this period, early modern English emerged, and this was the language of William Shakespeare. Shakespeare's plays and poems are considered masterpieces of English literature. He introduced new words and phrases into the language and explored the full range of human emotion in his writing. Although early modern English may sound a little strange to our ears, it is remarkably close to the English we speak today. The 17th century saw the beginning of British colonial expansion. English spread to North America, the Caribbean, and other parts of the world. As English spread, it came into contact with other languages and borrowed words from Spanish, Hindi, Arabic, and many other tongues. These borrowings enriched the language and reflected the diversity of the British Empire. The rise of global trade and communication in the 19th century cemented English's status as a global language. It became the language of diplomacy, commerce, and science. English was no longer just the language of England, it was a language spoken and understood across the globe. English continues to evolve in the modern era. The rise of the internet and social media has led to new words and phrases. Text messaging and online chat have introduced abbreviations and slang. English is now a truly global language spoken by billions of people worldwide. It is used in education, business, and entertainment. English is constantly being influenced by other languages and cultures. This constant exchange ensures that English remains a dynamic and vibrant language. The journey of English is a testament to the power of language. It shows how language can connect people across cultures and continents. It is a story that is still being written today. As English continues to evolve, it will undoubtedly shape the way we communicate in the future.